Whoa. Yes, VR isn't as big this year as CES, but we've seen some recent developments in VR peripherals and wearables that you might find fascinating. We found two products in particular. One is a gaming system for VR that's used for a confined space, and the other one is the ultimate wearable for actually real life applications. Check this out. Cyber shoes. You know, one of my biggest gripes with VR gaming is that you need a lot of space. And I don't have a lot of space. I live in San Francisco in a little studio. I'm bumping into my dog and furniture, which is neither one is a good thing. But with cyber shoes, you have all the space in the world without leaving this little area right here, because you're maneuvering by just placing these shoes on the bottom of your own shoes. You can maneuver through a very infinite space, and it's compatible with any VR headset and joysticks. But get this is the whole shebang. You get the shoes, you get the red swivel chair, which I'm told is very well lubricated so you can move, and also the anti-static carpet so you don't, I guess, hurt yourself from too much static of all that rubbing. I enjoy the idea of the system because it makes VR more accessible for everyone, regardless of how big of a space you have. And I just tried it out. I have to say, just like VR, with any VR, it feels very immersive. But when you're actually maneuvering with your legs and your feet, you feel even more immersed in your environment. Not to mention, it's a great core and leg workout. It's like working up a sweat like this, right? Yeah. I think I could just do this all day. I don't need a VR headset. I think I could just run in this virtual world all day, all night. At a retail price of $299 plus tax, they're going on Indiegogo in just a few weeks. So watch out for that crowdfunding campaign. Cyber shoes. Should I do this? I don't know. Okay, I should do this. The Tesla suit. Yes, that's right. I am Tomb Raider today and I feel awesome. But no, this actually isn't a costume. This is the first haptic suit out there. It provides haptic feedback and immersive experience. Sure, there's some gaming applications and entertainment applications. Imagine if you're playing a game and you can feel the gunshots and the pushes and the falls. Yes, 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 we know that's a great application, but there are also some real world applications that could be very helpful. So some of the real world applications that I find very helpful would be, let's say, sports training, right? Through muscle memory, you can use haptic feedback to show you that if you're using the correct form when you're exercising, but also which particular muscles you're working out. Sometimes, have you ever gone to a gym class and someone says, okay, now breathe into your lower back? I don't know, is this my lower back? Is this my lower back? Is this my lower back? Using a suit like this, it can really pinpoint where those muscles are, so you can use muscle memory to say, breathing into my lower back. Some other real world applications would be medicine and rehabilitation. So by adjusting the frequency, it can stimulate your muscles and your neural system in a different way that can help you recover much faster. Space missions, for example, right? You can navigate the terrain in space without actually being in space. You can adjust the heaviness of how your muscles feel or the stimulation of your muscles so it can actually simulate what your body would be feeling in that space. Another compelling, I think, use case for me would be, let's say for people who are injured and people who are treating, patients of injuries, to understand what they're going through, like creating a little bit of empathy. So your Tesla suit can tell you, okay, your patient had a fall in the left arm and they're feeling pain in this particular region. You can actually feel that pain and say, okay, this is how I'm going to treat my patient. I think this is fantastic. I actually think this is also a great application for people who want to feel like what it's like to be aging. We're not invincible. You're not always a 20-year-old invincible kid out there frolicking all the time. If you want to feel like, for example, I want to know what my 66-year-old parents feel when we go hiking. A suit like this can also create that empathy and bring us together and say, Mom, now I know why you can't keep up with me on that mountain, right? This is a really fantastic idea. I remember seeing Tesla's suit at CES 2 years ago, and I thought I have to try it on. Not only does it look fantastic, but it has some really great real-world uses. Using VR and haptic, I think we're going beyond gaming, but into something that's actually useful.